Hi, everyone. My name is Blessing from the Christian Millennial Book Club. Now, one of our members today asked me to create a video for her, showing her how she can add her Zoom details to her event. Okay, so I have a separate video on how you can use Eventbrite to create your event. But this video is just specifically showing you how you can basically add your Zoom link to your event. All right. So I've gone into Eventbrite and I've basically created an event. Okay, I've given it the event title. I've selected the organizer. I've added some tags. In terms of the location, if it's an online event, you don't select venue, you select online event. Okay, so you do that. And then once you've selected your online event, you basically go to the details. So I'm going to go to the details on the left-hand side. The details is basically, details about the event, the summary, the description, and so forth. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to go to the online event page. So, and this is the bit where people really find tricky, all right? And I can understand why it's not so intuitive. But basically, you have two options, okay? You can add your Zoom, connect your Zoom to your Eventbrite, basically do an integration, or what you can do is you can link another provider and still use Zoom. Okay, so I'm going to show you both. So to add your Zoom, what you do is, and my Zoom has already been connected, by the way, just so you know. So you go to add Zoom, and then it says Zoom account connected, right? So I've already connected. So I've basically used this link where it says add another account, and I've connected several Zoom accounts. So I have my Blessing, my personal Zoom room, and I also have the CNBC Zoom. Okay, I have, So let's just say, for example, I'm going to select my personal one, my Blessing Zoom. Okay. So it says select a Zoom user and my name has appeared. So I'm going to go ahead and select next. And are you hosting a meeting or a webinar? I'm hosting a meeting, and it says create or link your Zoom event. So let's just say I haven't gone into Zoom and I haven't created an event in Zoom. I can select the first option, and Eventbrite will literally create a Zoom link for me. But as it so happens, I'm quite organized. So I've gone ahead and I've created an event. So I'm going to select existing. And when I do select existing, there's a few options that come up. Okay, so I'm going to select property event. I've gone into Eventbrite. I'll just show you just quickly. So I've gone into Eventbrite, I've gone into meetings, and I've basically created an event. Okay, so to do that is really simple. You just go to schedule a meeting. You give your meeting a title. I'm just going to call that testing. You select the date and the time. Now you need to decide whether the meeting ID, whether you want Zoom to generate a meeting ID automatically, or whether you want to use your personal meeting ID. And that's the option I choose because I don't want my members to be confused about the Zoom link. Okay. So once you're done, you select save. Okay. You select save. So what you need to do is to go into your Zoom and schedule a meeting. Okay, so I've scheduled the meeting. So I now go to my Eventbrite and I've gone into select existing. Okay, so I'm going to select this property event because my event is on property. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is just hit complete. So this is the first way in which you can add your Zoom. Okay, you would have to connect your Zoom, and then you can create your event and then basically select that event. All right, so that's one way. The second way is you go to link another provider. Okay, link another provider. And when you do, you can go into where it says live video or audio, and you can still add your Zoom link there if you wish, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my Zoom, and I'm going to go to where it's got event invite link. I'm going to copy that invite link, okay? And I'm going to go back to my Eventbrite, and I'm going to paste the link there. That's possible. And you can just type in Zoom link, for example. Yeah, Zoom link. Okay, so quite a few options. And then another thing you can do is that Zoom link, you can even paste it there at the bottom where it says add a description or further instructions. But I won't paste it there. I will show you another place that you must absolutely paste if it's an online event. Okay, so we've added our Zoom link, okay, in different places as you saw. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select save. And then I'm going to continue. Now it's going to tickets. So I'm going to just create a new ticket. This is a free event. It's not a paid event. So I'm going to select the free option. I'm going to call it, leave it as general admission. The quantity, I'm going to say, let's just say 100. You can always change this later. Now, the start date is going to start today, and it's going to end on the day when this event will take place, which is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and select save. So my ticket is live. The reason I know it's live is because it's got the green circle there. So I'm going to go ahead and select next. Now it remains time for me to publish the event. I could preview the event first, but I won't even bother. I'm just going to go and I'm going to publish the event now. Okay. Fantastic. So my event has been published and I can view my event here, or I can view it here as well. Okay, so I can click on it and view the event. Okay. Now that event is definitely not finished. I need to add images. I need to do a few other things, but I'm just showing you how to add your Zoom. So once my event has been published, what I need to do on the left-hand side is scroll down. And when I scroll down, I'm looking for manage my event. Okay, I'm looking for an option called manage attendees, rather manage attendees. Now, you click on manage attendees, and then you go to emails to attendees, emails to attendees. Now you will see that Zoom has automatically generated emails that are scheduled to go out to your attendees 2 days before the event, 10 minutes before the event, and 2 hours before the event. Okay. But if you don't add your Zoom link, then Eventbrite will just send out a generic reminder. But your job is to add the Zoom link there to make it easier for your participants. Okay, so to do that, you click on edit, right? Say, for example, the one starting in 2 hours. I'm going to click on edit. And then you go back to your Zoom, right, where you've created your event, and you click on copy invitation, copy invitation. And I want to copy everything here. So I simply do copy meeting invitation. So everything has been copied. I go back to my emails to attendees. I scroll down, and what I do is I paste in the meeting invitation details. Okay. So my participants 2 hours before my event will get this email, right? Reminding them that we're meeting in 2 hours and giving them the Zoom link. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now, does it mean that the previous Zoom link I added does not work? It does work. It's just that, you see, a lot of people, when they book events, they don't have time to go back to Eventbrite to try to find the Zoom link. So they will just ignore the event. So it's your job to make your participants' lives as easy as possible. That's why I say go to manage attendees and then add the Zoom link for them. Okay, so I've added that first Zoom link. So I'm going to go back to the second one, the 10 minutes before the event. I'm going to go to edit. And then I'm going to go here where it says message for email, and I'm going to paste in the same link, and I'm going to save. And then I'm going to go to the 2 days before the event, and I'm going to go to edit. And the same thing, I'm going to paste. Okay, going to paste, and then I will save. Okay, so really there you go. Just to recap, to add your Zoom link, you firstly have to select your meeting as an online meeting. Okay, so that's the first thing we did. And then once I selected the online meeting, I then went to the online section. I connected the Zoom. All right. And then the final thing I did was that I went into manage attendees. This you can only do after you publish your event. You go to manage your attendees. You will see the 3 emails that Zoom have scheduled, and you basically go to edit and you add the full Zoom details there, so that for all the 3 emails your attendees, participants will receive, the Zoom link will be right there that they can click on and hopefully attend your event. I hope that's been helpful. If you want me to elaborate on any aspect of what I've just taught you, please let me know in the comments below. Take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.